Hello, my name is Keenan Salmond. I am in the Pleasant Grove Junior chapter. I go to Pleasant Grove Junior High School in Pleasant Grove, Utah, and I'm in the Pacific Region 4. My star event is on nutrition and wellness, and it is called The Greatest Wealth is Health. This is my table of contents, and I had a concern that I would like to be more healthy from a physical and mental perspective, but wasn't sure that my diet would help with that goal. So I set a goal to increase my physical and mental health and improve my overall well-being. I formed a plan to track everything I did and ate for a week and to find deficiencies and to create goals according to those. To act on that, I tracked everything I did and ate for a week and found the deficiencies and made a 4-week nutrition and wellness plan based on the earlier findings. To follow up, I would determine whether those changes improved my nutrition and wellness, and if so, I might want to continue them later on. This is my proof of submission and orientation, and this is my subject profile. This subject is me. When I started this, I was 13. I was 5'5", weighed 108 pounds. I liked to do percussion, reading, video games, and board games. And I have Nell patella syndrome, club feet. I was born premature. I'm farsighted, and I have mild scoliosis. When I eat, I tend to try to eat healthy foods, but I'm not very specific on the details. I eat throughout the day instead of at fixed meals, and I don't follow recommended nutrition guidelines according to the sites at the bottom of the slide. I tend to play a lot of video games, which make it so I can't play outside as much. I like to play outside, but often prefer to be inside. I don't give a lot of thought as to active and sedentary activities, and I try to exercise but don't have a exercise program. This is my nutrition and wellness research. I found that a moderately active 13-year-old should be eating around 2,200 calories a day. And when I typed in all the specifics, I was told that I should be eating around 2,400 a day, including 2 cups of fruits, 3 cups of veggies, 8 ounces of grains, 6.5 ounces of protein, and 3 cups of dairy, according to the sites at the bottom. The USDH Physical Activity Guidelines for Americans says that people from 6 to 17 should spend around 60 minutes a day doing aerobic exercises at least 3 days a week, and 60 minutes a day of doing muscle and bone strengthening for 3 days a week. And I, along with most teenagers, tend to consume too many calories without thinking of how active we are, tend to not maintain a proper proportions of fruits, veggies, grains, proteins in their daily diet, and don't build a healthy diet plan based on the desired health goals. I also tend to play too many video games, don't maintain the 60 minutes of daily activity to maintain my cardiovascular health, and don't have a healthy exercise program to strengthen muscle and bone. This is my nutrition and wellness tracking. As you can see, sometimes it dips really low and then shoots back up, and this is my nutrition and wellness concerns. As you could see, caloric intake was not consistent on a day-to-day basis. The diet is based on mostly what was there and not based on suggested nutrition. The exercise could be more varied between bone and muscle strengthening and aerobic, and I averaged around 2 hours a day on video games, though a study from Oxford University recommended no more than 1 hour a day, as it affects the mental acuity and emotional health. This is my nutrition and wellness goals. For the duration of the project, I will create a menu that will support a daily caloric intake of around 2,200 to 2,600 calories a day. I will ensure that the developed menu plan following the recommended guidelines in terms of fruits, veggies, grains, proteins, and dairy. I'll share the menu with my parents to make sure I'm able to do it. I'll create a workout strategy that balances aerobic, muscle, and bone strengthening exercises, and that will be distributed across a week's schedule to match recommended guidelines and to avoid injury. And I'll limit my screen time to no more than 90 minutes a day. This is my nutrition plan. To meet my nutrition goals, I created 4 weeks of menus which balanced my caloric intake to around 2,400 calories a day and followed the guidelines on my ChooseMyPlate.gov, which balanced my caloric intake according to my needs. I made sure to include foods that I enjoy eating so I'd be more likely to actually eat them, and I created an alternating schedule to simplify the menu and make it have more variety. These are my menus for weeks 1 and 3 and 2 and 4, and this is my wellness plan. To meet my wellness goals, I developed a weekly exercise program that provided the recommended amount of exercises in aerobic, muscle, and bone strengthening, and limited my daily screen time to around 90 minutes or less a day. This is my workout schedule, and this is my implementation and reflection. I implemented my nutrition and wellness plan over a 1-month period and completing on March 2nd. At weekly intervals, I took a test and ran a mile and compared the results to each other to see if I was benefiting from the diets and menus. These are my run times, and these are my mental results. And what I learned is balancing my diet through calories and nutrition resulted in better physical health and a regular degree of energy and increased my confidence. It was difficult to follow a strict nutritional schedule, and it would be easier to try and follow general diet-based practices without being so specific. Reducing the amount of times on video games is difficult, but noticeably increases the energy and mental acuity. I would like to continue to follow the program, but in a more casual way. Though developing and researching nutrition and wellness through FCCLA and FCS courses in school, I've learned that beyond helping me to obtain my goals, a knowledge of nutrition and wellness can be used in preparation for quite a few careers in the area of family consumer science, like nutrition and community health. This is my work cited in bibliography. In planning this event, I learned that there are so many resources available for determining a healthy diet, exercising program. Leveraging these sources, I feel strongly that I will be able to meet all of my athletic and wellness goals. In addition to my parents and advisors, these are all the sites that I use. Thanks. My name is Keenan Salmond. I go to Pleasant Grove Junior High School, and this is my STAR event.